There are a couple of triggers in epilepsy. Some of them are so unique to people, but they are the major ones. For instance, the biggest trigger is missed medication. If you miss your medicine, that is one of the triggers. You may have a seizure tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, just because you've missed your medicine today. So number one is make sure that you take your medicine every day without missing. You can, people live in families, and you can tell your brother, you can tell your siblings or your parents or anybody, or even your friend, remind me every day at 6 to take my pill. You can put an alarm on your phone or but make sure that you take your medicine every day. Other triggers could be stress, psychological stress. Sometimes some people even physical fatigue can cause seizures, but it depends, But we know that even physical activity, it is a good thing because, it helps reduce stress. There's some people who, when they stay hungry for long, they can get seizures, or if they are dehydrated, they don't take water, they can get seizures. Some of the triggers are light, for instance, like the photosensitive epilepsy. If there's a lot of flashing light, then you can get seizures. There are some people who get seizures because they have infections, like maybe malaria, that can also trigger epilepsy seizures, and there are other special, sensations and feelings that can cause seizures. For instance, there are some people who say, if you make a lot of noise, I can have seizures, and it's for real, so they cannot go to discos or, in big gatherings where there's a lot of noise, they can get seizures. Some people, special sounds, for instance, music of some type, like the musicogenic epilepsy, which is triggered by music of special, maybe rhythms and that kind of thing, but those are very special and very reading epilepsies, we have them, so triggers are there. Even foods, there are people who are triggered by just eating certain protein, even milk protein. Sometimes there are people who can get triggered by milk, and we have seen them in a busy clinic like the one that we are in, and we've seen so many people. We've seen things that are not written in books. In the recent past, there is somebody who was triggered by washing clothes, just by washing clothes, and then they will just go and shake and fall down and have seizures. And it's a for real thing, it's not something that they are pretending. When you look at it on video or when that's happening, then that's it. Hot water epilepsy. So triggers are so many.